And so you've been talking about, title targeting and title chasing, like you said. So I want to know, when you think of, like, the next 20 movies that are possibly, coming out, and you sit together with your teams to plan. How do you choose these movies? There are, of course, some that are going to be romantic. There's possibly a wedding that's going to be there in this particular movie, so you might want to have an ad playing then. But how do you choose, or what is the sort of basket that you make of movies? Do you say, I'm going to pick, a couple of Dharma, a couple of, Yash Raj movies, Bollywood, a couple of international movies, something indie? What are these discussions like?
So it is, we have consciously tried to have a combination. So whenever, like I said, our consumer, I feel that in the top cities is now on the social media also, you're not exposed to just Indian actors or just Western actors. You want a combination of all. So we try to pick a combination of. From genre, we tend to stay away from a couple of, like I said, anything which is extreme emotion. So anything very political or horror for that matter, we tend to stay away from. It's not just pure romance, we are okay with drama, but you don't want to end on something which is sad, in the sense of, depends on the messaging. So when we are sharing facts, we don't really care, as long as it gives us the breathing space. There's not too much happening. So when there's too much happening, the break comes, the consumer wants a little calming down, and they are not necessarily going to focus on your ad. So it doesn't have to be only a romance. We don't pick up by studio or production house. We've never gone and said, Dharma, although I must confess, when we do start, we do check the actors, and we feel that there is a certain, because of the category we are, and we end up being a particular look, that it does matter to a consumer, subliminally, that what is the look coming. So if we are talking to, are we going to go into a very historical drama, it doesn't matter to us. At that moment, what messaging we are putting, like I said, we do a spectrum of messaging and which kind of movies, but there's only few genres that we completely stay away from, because we believe that it just distracts you so much, that because we are not a direct messaging, that people won't really